wreak havoc, beatless, mad traffic, sleek and lavish.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? PokeProdz here, back with the Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys. And today I'm against my man William, Billy Ice, and just first of all, I don't know if you can notice, but this should be in much better quality now that I have a new mic, thanks to my boy Nathan. Thank you, sir. This is a great recording mic, and I've tested it a couple times so far. I'm still getting used to using it, but it sounds pretty good. So anyway, we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to hop right into this battle. This battle actually did happen on one of my live streams, so if you haven't checked out my live streams, I'll go ahead and post the link below. But yeah, so he leads Gliscor, and I actually lead Torterra, so I was like, oh, not bad. I don't have a bad matchup with this thing at all. So it goes straight for the Stealth Rocks, and that's completely fine by me, honestly. I would just kind of switch rocks here because that's exactly what I do as well. So he actually gets the poison off from the Toxic Orb, like Big Whoop, whatever. I'm used to it. But and then he gets the cross poison. I'm like, hello, like what kind of set is this? But I hit him with the Wood Hammer now, and it does a clean like 30%, which is pretty good to a Gliscor considering they're completely physically bulky. But yeah, I got quite a bit of damage off on it. He gets the poison heal clearly, and that does hinder me a little bit. But that happens, and now he switches out of Gliscor and into Latias, and I mean Latias takes some Stealth Rock damage for sure, not very much, but I actually predict and switch out as well. I switch with the Conkeldurr, and you already know my Conkeldurr's carrying that Ice Punch sitting there ready to take some souls. So he actually got to the Psychic, but I'm Assault Vested, but this does a ton of damage, and I'm left with only 15 health. He gets the crit, but I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna take you out real quick. So I hit him with that Ice Punch, and down goes the Latias. Conkeldurr just checked that Latias, which could have been much worse, much worse, because Latias is a threat, as I found out recently. So Starmie comes in, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna die. So Conkeldurr, I just stay in. I didn't really go for the Mach Punch there. Looking back, I probably should have went for the Mach Punch there. But anyway, he hit me with that, so I go ahead and switch into Real Talk because shit's about to get real. And I'm like, oh yeah, I stay in, and he goes for the Ice Beam on me. And I mean, it does a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie about it. And I'm like, alright, I can just go for the Thunderbolt. So I go for the Thunderbolt, and it actually ends up taking out the Starmie, so I was like, perfect. I did not think it would come out, I did not think it would happen that well. But it did. So now he switches into Tyranitar, and this is not very good for me. Like, this is not good at all. I mean, I do carry the Focus Blast, but I'm not Mega Evolved. I don't have an Agility up. Like, I need to get out. So I get up out of there with the Ampharos and switch into Torterra, because Torterra completely checks this thing. Torterra's got that natural bulk to him. Although I am adamant, I don't know if you knew that, but I am adamant. So he Mega Evolves into the T-Tar, and I believe he goes for the Crunch right now. No, he goes for the D-Dance. So he goes for the Dragon Dance right now, and I mean, that's fine, because little does he know he ain't surviving one more turn. So I go ahead and get that Leftovers real quick, and he goes ahead and hits with that Crunch. So I mean, Crunch, it does a clean amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie, it almost took me out, but I go straight for the Wood Hammer, and this is gonna OHKO that Tyranitar, taking him out, no problem. Torterra, more like Torterror. Damn! Torterra's good. But anyway, it takes that recoil, and that's going to take out Torterra. So Torterra was busting all kinds of nuts there. But I mean, he had to go down eventually. So Billy switches back into Gliscor, and I switch out to later into my Garchomp. So now seeing this, I was like, I don't really have a great matchup, so I was like, I better switch out. So I do switch out, and I switch into Gastrodon because, of course, I'm carrying the Skull. I'm running a very normal Gastrodon set, to say the least. So I take a little Stealth Rock damage, no big deal. I'm a Gastrodon, so I'm going to eat it up. I get my lefties, and that should make me full health. Yes, it does. So he went for the Protect there, and that's fine. It really is not going to matter since I switched out. But now he hits me with the Cross Poison, and that really does absolutely nothing. Like, I start laughing at this point. I was like, ha! Not bad, Gastrodon putting in work. So I hit him with the Scald, and he just survives. Like, he just survives. Look at that health. Damn! But I mean, there's not too much to say about that. Glasgow's gonna go down to one more Scald, so I'm in a pretty good position right now. But he hits me with the Earthquake now, and Gastrodon's a tank. That's all I'm gonna say. I ate that up. So I hit him with that Scald, and that's gonna take out the Glasgow nice and clean. Nice and clean. Done. So there goes that Sandstorm. And I'm going to gain some health from lefties, of course. Lefties on Gastrodon is just too good. Now he sends in the Haxorus. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do to the Haxorus? And then I'm like, oh, wait. What am I going to do to a Haxorus? And then it finally occurs to me, I can eat up a Dragon Claw. That's no big deal. I take a Dragon Claw. I go for the Toxic now. Like, whatever. I can get some residual damage off on this thing. Toxic it so it can't get too completely nuts on me. And that's exactly what I do. I mean, I hit him with that Toxic. He hit me with Dragon Claw. It did a clean amount of damage considering I'm so bulky. But, I mean, I don't expect the Haxorus to be around too long. He hits me with another Dragon Claw, and I do survive. I go ahead and hit him with the Earthquake, and the reason behind staying in on Gastrodon is, with my Gastrodon, is I really do not need Gastrodon for anything that this man has left. So I'm like, well, I'll just let Gastrodon die. Like I just see the most logical thing to do right now. So he hits me with that last Dragon Claw, and this is gonna take out Gastrodon, no problem, no issue. So now Haxorus is just about dead. I don't really have to worry about it. So now I switch into later, and I am a choice Scarf Chomp, as if that's what you fancy, they call it Scarf Chomp. So I go straight for the Outrage, and this is gonna easily take out Haxorus, no problem. So down goes the Haxorus, and this leaves Billy with William with one more Pokemon. So Will switches in the Heliolisk, and you already know that's gonna be a wrap. It's a wrap. So he hits him with that Outrage real quick, and that takes out Helios, because there's no way Helios is surviving a Scarf Chomp's Outrage. There's just no way. Garchomp is too powerful. So anyway, good game. Billy Ice, as you're known on Twitch, he's one of my moderators. My buddy Will is a good guy. But anyway, that's all for today, guys. So if you could please do me a huge solid and give this video some likes. Also, whoever you guys thought was MVP, go ahead and post that in the comments below. I'm going to start doing this. But yeah, I would definitely enjoy it if you guys left a like. It really helps me. I've been receiving more likes and comments. I always read your guys' comments, so never be thinking like, oh, this man's not gonna read my comments. If you want to challenge me to a battle as well, go ahead and post it in the comments. I'll grab your friend code. I'll send you mine. We'll get it all set up. Also, why not check out my Twitter and Twitch? I will also link them below. So anyway, that's it for now. PokeProdz out. Peace.